like that. But Wolf don't care. He said, yo, them ain't like that. I'm telling you. He ain't like that. You understand? Papa was talking about, I don't need you no more. I don't need you no more. You understand? I'm good.
You know, we were very young. Our lives changed just like that, really quick.
Interesting to see who he leaves in charge of when he goes and lay down. Because, yeah, he still reportedly only have $400 million right now. And after all these lawsuits and judgments and all of that, he gonna have still at least 25 to 50 million once everything's said and done. And that's still a big fortune to look over and, you know, to watch over. So.
You know I'm listening to all this right there, but Wolf don't cat, he said yo ain't like that. I'm telling you he ain't like that. You understand, talking about I don't need you no more, I don't need you no more, you know, saying I'm good. You know, we were very young, our lives changed just like that really quickly. Can you believe the chaos surrounding Shaw Diddy comes right now while the hip-hop mogul sits in a Brooklyn jail cell awaiting trial? His family is in full-blown warfare over his staggering fortune. That's right, rather than rallying behind him during one of the darkest moments of his life. Diddy's own mother Janice Combs and his son Christian King Combs are reportedly locked in a heated battle for control of his empire. And let's be honest, this isn't just about money, it's a power struggle that's revealing the cracks in a family that once seemed untouchable. But what's even more shocking is how far they're allegedly willing to go to secure their cut of the pie, dragging Diddy's legacy through the mud in the process. Going be interesting to see who he leaves in charge of when he goes and lay down, because yeah, he still reportedly only have $400 million right now, and after all the lawsuits and judgments and all of that, he going to have still at least 25 to 50 million once everything's said and done, and that's still a big fortune to look over and, you know, to watch over. So let us start with the core of the drama. Diddy's incredible $400 million fortune. Insiders say it's become a full-on tug-of-war between Janice and King, with both determined to take the reins. Janice, who raised Diddy after his father's untimely passing, reportedly believes she's the best person to manage his assets while he's behind bars, but King, Diddy's 26-year-old son and rising rapper, has other plans. According to sources, he's just as determined to claim control, and the clash has turned into what one insider described as a real-life Godfather situation. Tensions are said to be sky-high, with family meetings devolving into shouting matches and accusations flying left and right. Yeah, but so there's still, I mean, it's crazy too, because there's still more happening in the court. Like, I mean, everything is still active, even though we're not hearing about it as much anymore, and people may be fatigued, like we talked about prior to. What makes this feud even more disturbing is how public it's become. While Janice has been vocal in defending her son against the charges he's facing, calling the allegations and narrative created out of lies her actions behind the scenes suggest otherwise. Rumors are swirling that she's been quietly meeting with lawyers and financial advisors to position herself as the legal guardian of Diddy's assets. Meanwhile, King has been using his public platform to project an image of loyalty and strength, even posting on social media with his siblings in a show of unity. But behind closed doors, insiders say he's been just as aggressive in his pursuit of power, reportedly lobbying Diddy's legal team to name him the primary decision maker for the family's finances. Y'all got to just stop defending Diddy, y'all. Those are the few of y'all that's in the comments section. Why you always talking about Diddy this channel? I remember y'all say all I talked about was Snoop, all I talked about was SH, all I talked about was Death Robia. Now I'm talking about something different. All you talk about is Diddy. No, I talk about whatever going to get us some views. And let's not forget the rest of the family. Diddy's other children, including Justin Combs and the teenage twins Dee and Jesse, are said to be caught in the middle of this bitter feud. While they've largely stayed out of the spotlight during this ordeal, sources claim they're feeling the pressure to pick sides. Some have reportedly aligned with Janice, while others are backing King, creating even more division within the family. It's a heartbreaking situation, especially for a man who built his empire with the intention of leaving a legacy for his loved ones. Guys, we are lucky to have Precious Mayora here, and she's been at the Diddy parties and she's about to spill some secrets, but the drama doesn't stop there. King Combs himself has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons, and his recent behavior has only added fuel to the fire in an apparent bid to boost his street credibility. King has been accused of affiliating himself with groups that have no connection to his privileged upbringing. A recent video of him shouting slogans and throwing hand signs has gone viral, sparking outrage and confusion. Critics have been quick to point out the absurdity of someone born into unimaginable wealth and fame trying to claim ties to a lifestyle that's completely foreign to him. One of the first to call him out was a well-known figure from the streets who couldn't hide his disbelief at King's antics. Why would you even try to involve yourself in something like this? He asked in a candid video response. You were born famous and rich. You don't come from the streets. What are you trying to prove? The backlash has been swift and unforgiving, with many accusing King of recklessness at a time when his father's legal troubles have already put the family under intense scrutiny. The timing couldn't be worse. Just as new evidence is emerging in Diddy's case, King's attempts to portray himself as a tough figure have only drawn more unwanted attention to the family. Rumors are even circulating that his actions may have caught the attention of investigators, potentially complicating his father's defense. It's a dangerous game, and one that could have serious consequences for everyone involved. Welcome to Popcorn Planet's The Interview, the series where we get in depth with amazing people, and I'm so honored to have this special guest with us here. Precious Muir, welcome to the show. How you doing? I'm good. How are you, my love? I'm great. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm making sure I center you a little bit more. There we go. So honored to have you here. You have some stories to tell. You've survived the white parties, and then there's the bombshell allegation that's threatening to shake the Combs family to its core: the paternity of Justin Combs, Diddy's eldest biological son. For years, whispers about Justin's true parentage have swirled in certain circles, but now those rumors are gaining traction in the wake of Diddy's legal and financial troubles. Some are questioning whether Justin is actually the son of Anthony Wolf Jones, Diddy's former bodyguard and longtime associate. Wolf, who tragically lost his life in a violent confrontation years ago, was a towering figure in Diddy's life, both personally and professionally. But if the rumors are true, his connection to the Combs family may go even deeper than anyone realized. And then, in 2003, Wolf gets during a situation with BMF Wright, which he ended up shooting first, and they returned fire. And I was actually with Big. I actually ended up being flown out by BMF like Wright around that time, and I was at Big Meech's house. Well, he still had the ankle monitor. According to insiders, Wolf and Justin's mother, Misa Halton, were close during the time she conceived Justin. While there's no concrete evidence to prove the claim, skeptics have pointed to Sean's striking resemblance to Wolf as a possible indicator. Adding to the intrigue is the fact that Misa has maintained a relatively low profile throughout Diddy's current ordeal, despite being vocal in the past about her son's relationship with his father. Some are even speculating that Misa's silence could be a deliberate move to protect Justin from the fallout of these allegations. If the rumors are true, they could have significant implications for Justin's claim to Diddy's fortune. While Diddy has always treated Justin as his own, questions about his paternity could complicate matters. If the family's legal battle over the estate escalates, it's a messy situation to say the least, and one that's only adding to the tension within the Combs family. Meanwhile, Diddy's other children are grappling with their own challenges. Justin himself has faced legal troubles this year, including a highly publicized incident that ended with him pleading no contest to charges related to reckless behavior. Though he avoided serious consequences, the ordeal has raised questions about his judgment and whether he's capable of stepping up as a leader in his father's absence. And then there's the lingering drama surrounding King Combs, whose recent actions have cast a shadow over his aspirations to follow in his father's footsteps as a music mogul. While King has enjoyed a degree of success in the entertainment industry, his increasingly erratic behavior has some wondering whether he's ready to handle the immense responsibility that comes with managing the Combs empire. To make matters worse, the family's public image has taken a hit as old rumors resurface, and new allegations come to light from whispers about Diddy's alleged connections to questionable figures in the industry to reports of financial mismanagement. The Combs name is becoming synonymous with scandal, and with Diddy himself unable to defend his reputation from behind bars, the responsibility has fallen on his family to hold things together at tasks they seem woefully unprepared for. As the battle for control of Diddy's fortune rages on, one thing is clear: this is a family in crisis. Janice and King may be fighting for the same prize, but their actions are only tearing the family apart at a time when unity is desperately needed. And with Diddy's trial looming, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will the Combs family find a way to come together, or will their infighting spell the end of an empire? Only time will tell, but one thing for sure: the drama is far from over, and he is very, very dominant. Like he wants to control the situation, he wants to control his inner circle, he wants to make everyone have a good time and enjoy his parties. And so it is scary, because you think, yo,